Let me go now to George Solis, who is live for us in South Florida. And George, I think we have you. I know it's a little bit loud where you are. We have spoken with Jesse Kirsch. We've spoken with you. I know that you're in the thick of it there as you have Venezuelans gathering now, many of them celebrating the removal of Nicolás Maduro.
Yeah, exactly right, Hallie. We're in Doral, Florida, affectionately known as Venezuela. This right here, the gathering center outside Arepaso. Crowds have been coming and going. This party showing no signs of slowing down. Every so often, the music will pick up. You'll hear horns honking, people in support, the flags of Venezuela flying here across the crowd. Moments ago, the crowd chanting in Spanish, the government is over, the government has fallen. That's, again, just a number of chants that we have been hearing about freedom, liberty. I have been to this area numerous times while we've been covering the story of Venezuela, Hallie, and so many people in this community say we have not felt comfortable to step out to speak, many of them not wanting to show their faces out of fear of concern for their families in Venezuela. Today, a much different story as so many have gathered here in this community ready to share their excitement. They've told me they have spoken to their family members in Caracas, some of them saying right now, some of those family members are still getting word of what happened. Some of them saying they are still celebrating privately in their home, many of them hoping to be able to get to gatherings on the streets like this, but that it's just not the time for them. Many of them reacting, of course, to what they say is a regime that has been oppressive, many of them waiting decades for a change, for freedom in Venezuela. And again, the party here not showing any signs of slowing down. This crowd has only been growing hour by hour, some of them getting here as early as 3, 4 o'clock this morning as word started to trickle down here. And I've been checking around other businesses in this community. There are just small gatherings and celebrations as far as you can imagine. Again, Doral here, one of the largest populations of Venezuelans in the U.S. And of course, they are making their mark and their voices heard here today, Hallie. Again, you can see more of the flags here in the distance. Police here also a heavy presence. They are making sure everything here stays orderly. And for the most part, I can say that it has been. And you're seeing some leadership here from Miami and some other council members also arriving here to take part in this celebration. Again, just eclectic. The energy here is only increasing as the hours go by.
And George, I know that you've had a chance to talk with some of these folks. You've relayed some of those conversations. When you talk about having been in this location previously, and obviously we've been covering the escalating tensions in Venezuela for months now, give us a sense of how different this moment feels than the others you've been there for.
Yes, I'm just going to step a little bit closer to get away from some of the noise, but the energy is completely different, Hallie. I mean, I got to tell you, we have talked to mothers, to fathers here, asking them to give us a sense of what they were thinking as they saw some of those boat strikes. Some of them saying, we've seen some of these playbooks, we've seen some of this play out before, but truthfully, we don't know if we can trust that this is really going to lead to a regime change. They were waiting, holding their breath, a lot of cautious optimism, a lot of them excited when the opposition leader was in Oslo receiving her Nobel Peace Prize. Many saying they wanted Corina Machado to be back in Venezuela. They were hoping that this was all just sort of setting the stage, if you will, for something much larger. And again, now that I'm talking to some of these same people and hearing from some of these voices, many of them not afraid to show their faces, many of them eager to restore their businesses and open their doors and just welcome a change in regime, a change in leadership, many excited for what's next. Some of them telling me they're thinking about their plans to return home to see family they haven't seen in years. Some of them still saying not quite yet, that there's still that cautious optimism, as I mentioned. But again, Hallie, as you hear the sounds here, the echoes of this crowd, there's definitely a sense that, again, the excitement here, again, it's just going to carry on into the night here.
A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of activity there in Doral. George Solis, thank you very much for being out there. I know you'll remain out there through the better part of the afternoon as we get more.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.